Oh, it doesn't want to stop raining here. That's the truth. We'll put the makeup on. Let's bring the rainbow back. Let's bring the rainbow back. Let's bring the rainbow back. And yeah, wow. What a day ahead of us. What a beautiful weekend we had. So peaceful. So peaceful. Welcome, welcome. I am. Thank you, spiritual motivating. How are you doing today? What's new? How was the weekend? I'm gonna start a poll. Having problems, having difficulties to meditate. Meditate. Oh, breath work. Perfect. Done. Let's do this. There we go. Okay, we're gonna start the poll. What's up, spiritual motivating? With the YouTube makeup or without? So this is with, this is without. Touch up, I call it YouTube makeup. How are we doing today, everyone? I was about to go sit outside, but it just started raining again. So I might have some internet difficulties along the way and so on, but God bless, everything will be fine. How are we doing today? How are we doing today? Hey, Ellen. Oh, thank you, love. Thank you, love. Thank you. Sending so much blessings back, Helen. How was your day yesterday? How was your weekend? How have you been feeling? Good to know, spiritual. Good to know, spiritual motivating. Also here to spiritually motivate people. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I don't know, what do we want to speak about in spirituality today? Oh, I'm sorry to heal, Helen. Sorry to heal. It's a good way to rephrase, instead of unwell, to rephrase it to I'm healing. And that way you're also giving your body commands that it's healing instead of telling it that it's unwell. So think of it in that way. So every time that, like, when we're not feeling at our best, instead of saying I'm not feeling well, we say I'm healing. I'm going through an experience and I'm healing. And that way we remind and give commands to our body and to ourselves to heal. Hello, Abraham. With shingles. No, not familiar with shingles. Does that mean that, like, you're shivering? I wish. Here, I'm hugging you from here, my friend. I'm in Australia, Byron Bay, a bit difficult to hug. What are beliefs? Beliefs are states that we enter, that we don't know what's going to happen, but we use the power of belief. It's an energy force, believing, knowing that something's going to get better. So it's sort of like manifestation belief. So it's like, I believe this. Then you have the power, and then you're sending the power to it. So belief is a thought or answer without any good mathematics to it, basically. So I believe this is true. Like, I have no logic to it. That's belief is where logic ends. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Don't tell anyone that I'm back or that I look like him. Good evening. Where are you at, Victor? Thank you. So yeah, Michael, like, it's like the belief right there. So Michael believes I look like Jesus. So he doesn't know how Jesus looked, or he doesn't have actual reference, but from his energy or from the atmosphere, from the consciousness, he has the belief because it's out there. So it's not a concrete answer, quite the opposite. There's not a logic to an answer of belief. So believing starts where logic ends. So that's it. Oh, beautiful, CJ496. You're going into junior, right? What point have you been trying to prove Genesis links? It's going good here. It's going good. Good. Just remember, CJ, a quick tip. Hey, Kelly, how are we doing today? How was work? Or did you not do work today? So for you, CJ, like a good tip for high school or for New Year is like the first week, just be quiet. Like allow people to sort of make their move or their claim or to show you who they are or to show you their alter ego, and just stay quiet in a sense. Just like observant, be an observer the first week. Allow people to come to you, don't share too much information, just be the observer. Ah, beautiful, beautiful. I'm already on a Monday, Kelly. I'm a day ahead. The picture given us is what you look like, but trust you are such surrealistic. Didn't really understand, but yeah, I guess, Victor. I first that job tomorrow. Good luck, EAR. Same thing. Just go in there. First time, like from my experience, from my life experience, where I moved from Israel to Australia, from Australia back to Israel, back to Spain, no, back to Spain, then to Spain, back to Israel, then New York, then South Central America, then Europe. What I learned was like the most important thing when you enter a new place is just to be an observer. Don't participate too much or fall for people's alter egos. So just be an observer and do the little things people don't want to do. So like in school or office, doesn't mean be the teacher's pet or the boss's pet, but it's like if there is a chore or a thing people don't like doing in the office or at school, and you go and do it, you give yourself an extra value at the space, and then people want you there because you're doing the things that they don't want to do. So it's a little life trick. This is how you hack being a good first impression, in a sense. Morning sage bong for everyone. But yeah, that's my tip for everyone that's starting something new. Everyone that's starting something new is like, just be the observer. Don't show too much. Don't show too much of your abilities or something like that. Don't be hubris. Don't, every time you start something new, be humble. Hey Alana, David, how we doing today? Well, I'm Middle Eastern with a lot of Eastern European blood. So the sage bong, you put sage and then you light it up and then you blow into it. And you allow it to cover your face and your eyes. Have a small blink, and what it does, it just clears everything. It's like a window cleaner. So it's like you're just cleaning the energy, you're cleaning the space, you're cleaning the air that's stuck inside you. So the smoke like lights up an alarm in our brain. There's fire, there's smoke. We need to send some things of stress awareness, and those chemicals, those proteins, those endorphins, those serotonin and so on, what they do once they realize that there's no actual threat of smoke and it's a pleasant odor, it observes in your body. So you get like more things from like a spiritual sage bong, basically. The scent has so much power. So for example, if you have a good memory of a specific smell, Like if you remember the first smell that made you happy, if it's grass, if it's the rain, if it's a sort of food or a fruit or a flower, anything like that, once you smell, it sends you back in time directly to that moment of happiness. Oh my God, yeah, it's the rain. It's the rain. I'm sorry for the buffering. Let me know when I'm back on. Kelly, let me know when I'm good. All right, perfect. Good now. So yeah, so that's what a sage bong basically does. It just clears and then sends me back into a happy place where I first time smelled sage. And you can do that with anything. If you, it's like a little hack to enter a state of happiness, to enter a state of confidence, to enter a state of love. That's why we wear perfume, because we want to trigger in the other person, in the other male or female, we want to trigger emotional response. So our five senses, like seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, and touching, all have profound abilities to enter us into different states. And if you can sort of like tune it up, you know, like, oh, I want to be happy now, and I know that this smell makes me happy, then make sure you have that sense of smell and you put it on yourself, you smell it, you're happy. If like you want confidence at work or at school or something like that, find something that brings you confidence, like a smell that is associated in your brain with accomplishment and success. All right, we got some answers on the poll. People are having difficulty with meditation. Do you guys want to share with me what is what you guys finding difficult with meditating? Scent, the smell is really, really strong and important. Yes, very. What's up? What's up, Three Jokes? All good over here. I'm a knight and I love you all over the world. Thank you, Starboy. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. Does anyone wants to share what they're having a problem with meditation? Thank you, Aaron, for the beautiful compliment. You exactly look like Jesus Christ. I think that you should move much closer to Jesus Christ. He wants to use you and use you to break out of your family and also to use you to win souls for God's kingdom. Well, I am trying to win souls for God's kingdom, but the way I'm trying to do it, Alana, is not through forcing other people to believe in something that they're not in. So I'm Jewish. I don't want to force me to move into something else, because that being Jewish still means that I'm worshiping God. Being Christian means you're worshiping God. At the end of the day, being Muslim in some way also means you're worshiping God. So I would like to bring everyone's heart closer to God, to the divine, through their channel to get there. So if you're a Buddhist, through your channel. If you're a Hindu, through your channel. I don't want to change people. I just want them to get closer to the essence of what they believe, because at the end of the day, every religious belief is based on, the way I see it, we're all part of the unifying field, which is God. We're all connected to one each other. We all have God's soul inside of us, and we all should strive to live in harmony and love and abundance and caring and gratitude. So through those main pillars of belief, of spirituality, of religious, I like to share and enforce it in other people. I don't want to come off that you need to change. No, you just need to go deeper inside. I'm having this on because it's cold today. I can change it if it makes you guys think I'm too much like him, but I just really like wearing white, and it's a bit cold, so I like my scarves. All right, I keep scrolling on lives until I found a source of light. Thank you, Sienna. Yeah, I'm back every day except for Saturday. Hey, Hassan. Hey, beautiful people. Hey, JC. Hey, Prime Minister Chris. I'm not playing with Jesus. This is how I look. Next year, about a year and a half, you'll see me with no hair. So Enjoy it while it lasts. I see a lot of people are having difficulties to meditate. Would you guys like to share what you guys are struggling with meditation? Because meditation is very simple, but very difficult. It's really funny. And you can do meditative things in different ways. So running could be meditative, working out could be meditative, swimming can be meditative, sitting in stillness is meditative, observing energy is meditative. To the brass in Revelation, to get brass, you need white, Caucasian, black, coal, and red, Indian, golden, yellow, Asian, and brown, Hispanic. Now you have brass and God's magic silver to get fine brass. Amazing. Thank you for sharing that. Ah, thank you. I have a gay mustache. I didn't know I have a gay mustache. Thank you. Nah, Glitch back. Send love to Glitch, everyone. Send love. The only thing he does is just he keeps commenting, and that boosts the algorithm, so it's great. Send him love. He's a Christian Palestinian who has a lot of hate inside of him and pain, and he lashes out and he swears and he does things, but it's okay. We're only going to send him love and ask him to find the light inside of him and find love within him. What's up, Delta? See, he started swearing again. Just ignore him, and every time you see Glitch, send love in your heart to him. But I really, a lot of you guys, 70% of you guys or 79% of you guys said you're having problem with meditation or you're finding difficulties with meditation. So do you guys want to comment and let me know what you're finding difficulty with meditation? Help me, Superman. I'm not Superman. I'm just a normal human being having a normal experience, trying to figure it out as we all do. Hey, Panda. But yeah, I also used to find difficult with meditation, and I also used to think, nah, I have ADHD and I'm hyperactive and I can't sit still. Meditation is not for me. Meditation is not for me. It's actually especially for you guys. So those who see themselves as ADHD, those who see themselves as hyperactive, those that see themselves that have a lot of mood swings between happiness and sorrow, anxiety and peace, or depression, that's for you, like especially for you, because meditation is the art of refocusing on one thing and calming the nervous system down. So yeah, big love, Glitch, big love. Thank you. It's a zesty version. I'm not trying to be a version. I'm trying to be a version of myself, but thank you guys. We will do a few meditative practices, but I would love to hear from you guys what you're having difficulty with meditation. How do you maintain a meditation practice? First of all, it's consistency. And second of all, is learning how to bring a meditative practice into... I know it's difficult. It's difficult, my friend, especially at the beginning. But it's that consistency. It's like the gym. So a very, very simple meditative practice is when you brush your teeth. So I'm assuming you brush your teeth every morning. You look in the mirror and you use your opposite hand. So if you're right-handed, you use your left hand. And then you say to yourself affirmations. I love me. I love you, because you're looking at the mirror. I love you. You're amazing. That's already, because you're focusing on yourself. That's a meditative practice. So you're focusing on yourself, and your brain, because you're doing the exercise with the other hand, is focused on that. So it takes away your mind, and then you're directly in line with your subconscious. That is one. A second way to practice meditation and to get it up and going is to literally follow your breath as you're waking up. So as soon as you're waking up, hey love, how are you doing in Russia? So as you're waking up and you catch yourself awake, follow your breath in as you're breathing those first breaths in the morning and follow it out for as long as you can and just count. And every time you miscount, so you count in, out, one, in, out, two. And let's say at three or at four, you disappear. You go, what I need to do for the day. You bring yourself back in again and do it another time, in, out, until you find yourself disappearing. And then you stop. So that is the fun. That's like doing your first push up in meditation. So you're focusing on one thing, in and out. You realize that your brain, your mind has escaped into fear, into anxiety, into what the day has ahead. You brought back your mind into one. You breathed again. You saw your mind disappear and you let it go. So now you have an awareness of when am I in unity and when I am out of unity. And you just do that. Every time you feel stress, you breathe in, you follow your breath in, you follow your breath out for 3 breaths. And then you see how you calm down. So that's how you keep a meditative practice. It's not just to sit down quietly for hours. It's actually to bring that small practice, that one push up, to every moment that you need to do the push up. So every moment that you're stressed, every moment that you're in anxiety, every moment that you are depressed, any moment that you're feeling unease or stressed, you do the push up, the spiritual push up, the meditative push up. And that's how you bring a meditative practice to everything you do. Did I answer your question, my friend? Big will read Revelation. Sorry if question was politically. Jim, no, it's okay, Jim. It's hard forcing myself every day. So this was for Anonymous. That was an answer for you. For Jim, I really don't want to get too much into what's going on in Israel or not, but I think that in general, if you're not practicing your profession from a young age, you should be at service to your country anywhere in the world. So if you're not like already in a professional life, or you're not studying, or you're not striving for something, it's really good to go volunteer to work with community, or to go volunteer into the military, because that will give you discipline, that will give you some real world action of what the world is, and not in this like bubble bubble wrap life in a sense. Have I been in any podcasts? No, I make my own podcast. If you would like to recommend people, I would love to go on podcasts. I like to share, I like to talk. I find it fun talking, so this is why I talk. This is Wakanda. Okay, are you in Israel now, JC? No, I'm in Australia, Byron Bay, Australia. Do you believe some people are beyond the point where meditation alone could help them relax? No. So this is Marganav. No, the opposite. If you feel that you're beyond that point, you're exactly at that point. Because you always need to bring meditation into your practice, into your life, into your day-to-day practice in life. Not just taking time in the morning to meditate or at night. All right, we'll see you soon, love. Come back. Peace out and shalom, Andre. So, especially like I said, if you see yourself as stressed, if you see yourself as a stressful person or ADHD person or a person with anxiety or person that is very triggered by everything, meditation is for you. And then you use those negative states that you're in, because that's fear, out of unity, to use a small practice to bring you back into unity. All of them. So a really good meditation for ADD HD types is while you're exercising. So if you're running, you're focusing on your breath. So yes, because then your body is active, right? It has a command that it needs to run, and then your mind goes off into so many places, right? What I have to do, memories, dreams, whatever. And it's there because you have your body running. You can kind of work with your mind how I'm focusing on in, out, breathing in, breathing out, whatever your breath sequence is while you're running. And that is a meditative state because then your body, your breath, and your mind are completely aligned with the task. So for anyone that has a lot of energy and hyperactivity, I'd really recommend to practice a meditative practice, which is basically just following your breath in and out and counting it when you run. And when you get good at that, you do it sitting down. And at first, after 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you're gonna feel like the urge to get up. Just try to fight it. Every time you fight and you beat the urge to move while you're sitting down and meditating, that is a small win. And when you do it long enough and well enough, those moments of urge to move, those anxiety, those energy bursts in you, and you're able to calm it down and smile through it, you're gonna feel bliss. It's incredible. I'm like, this is like my most blissful moments where I was sitting down in meditation on a balcony, and I just felt like I needed to move, and I realized that I just need to smile it out and keep breathing, and then I just felt complete bliss throughout my whole body, like everything was lit up and I was one with creation. So it was beautiful. Me too, I love to talk. My kids calling me Hiki Havecha. It's good to talk. We share an experience, we're sharing what we're going through when we speak. But if we like to talk, we also should be very good at listening. Which country do you belong? I belong to Earth country. I used to be Marsian, then I tried it out in Venus. Uranus wasn't fun, and now I'm an Earthling. What country am I from? I'm both Israeli and Australian. I lived both places mostly half of my life, grew up in both places. Why are there so many gods and religions with vivid description? Why can't anyone answer this question? Why are there so many gods and religions with vivid description, Toasty? Because the human brain, mind, and dream is so vast. Everyone is trying to experience or illustrate what their spiritual experience is, and then you get all of this different rainbow. God is good. Amen. Julio, it's not, but don't tell anyone because they might crucify me even though it's not me. Nice. Anyone else has going through something with meditation, has having difficulties with meditation? But I recommend you, my friend Anonymous, to stay with us. I'm gonna do meditation in about 10 minutes. I'm gonna do a small meditation practice with breath and just see how you feel afterwards. And also good meditation for people with ADHD is breathing in. And when you breathe out is to say Om. So it's Ah, and you feel the vibration in your lower belly, or you feel the vibration in your chest, and Om, you feel the vibration here. And what you're doing is you're following your breath in, and then you're following the vibrations of Ah, Om, and you're just curious about the vibrations inside you. The point is not to put any titles on it or any meaning on them. It's just observing them. God is good. I get stuck in the mental loop of, okay, if God exists, who created God? And then who created whoever created whoever created? It's a good question, but I don't think it really matters. Like, it's a good question. It's a philosophical question, and a question in religious that it's difficult to answer, because it's like, if God created everything, then who created God? Well, he was always there. So it's a very loop. But if you think about it in a terminology, think of it, this is a virtual reality that we're in. So we are inside the computer. Our bodies are the avatars, like you're playing in World of Warcraft, RuneScape, whatever, and so on. And you, the participator in this body, is actually out of, that's your soul. It's actually not from the avatar. So it's like, so put the headset on. And God is the creator of this virtual reality that we're living in. Now, the same way that we create virtual reality, it could be a virtual reality in a virtual reality. So it's a question that is can take you into huge, deep rabbit holes. It takes me as well sometimes, but I don't think it's an important question really to ask, because the most important thing is just this experience right now and this creation with the creator of this creation. If once we get to the other creations, we can ask other things. Beautiful, Nathan. טוב שאתה אוהב את ישראל. It's just that it's not great. Yehila is Muslim. God is no, I think he's just trolling us with talking about God. Yehila, we'll send him love. Hey Jack, this weekend was rough, but I used your teaching of love and light, and God brought me and my family peace. I'm feeling overwhelmingly peace and gratitude. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, Jack. So happy. Oh my God, thank you for that feedback. Thank you. This is what I do it for. Like, this is why I share this for. Really, like, I share it so other people that I know that we're all going through this experience similarly, and these are the tools that help me have a better life. So now I'm seeing that it also helps you. It's amazing. Yeah, hey Ricky, it looks amazing today. Yeah, every time it's great. Even at times that people come with hate and doubt and trolling, that's also good. We have to have them in here as well. I'm gonna give them love. Usually those are the ones who need more love and patience and gratitude in their life. And that's what we're here for. We're not here to judge anyone. We're not here to cancel anyone or anything like that. We're here as a chat to bring love. Are your parents together? I feel like people coming from a broken family have more trouble wrapping their heads around God, or being okay with not being able to wrap their heads around God. First of all, yeah, my parents are still together, but the question, I don't really think that it does matter if your parents are together to wrap around God or experience God. Maybe even the opposite, but because humans, we tend to find God in our most difficult moments. It's like when we break down, when the world has gone completely against us, when everything does not make sense and we're at complete mercy of the divine, that's when we surrender and we allow God inside of us, and then miracles happen. So I'm not sure. I love Jesus. He's a mighty messenger of God Almighty. 100%. Yaiva, Dana. 100%. He's a powerful messenger. Brought a lot of people together. Yeah, he's a prophet in Islam. I'm a bit skeptical with Islam. It's just not for its things that are similar to the Old and New Testimony, but to all of the demands of the Prophet Muhammad to kill, to like there's 123 times in the Quran that he gives an act to hurt another, and he went on like 82 wars. I really love and prefer the role model of Jesus, of loving one another, sacrificing self for the whole, going against the crowd, and with no fear, speaking your truth, bringing people closer together, bringing people closer to the divine. So I really like the role model of Jesus Christ as a role model to follow. Muhammad a bit less. What I've heard, I haven't read the full Quran or all of this, but from what I read and what I saw, it's just too much calls to action to kill. That's all. And I don't think our prophets should call actions to kill so much. That's all. In the Old Testament, just put Ricky, if you want to turn water into wine, 2 drops of acid, 1 drop of red dye. This is the old trick from the road to Damascus, and then water becomes wine. Hello from Cyprus. God bless you. If you don't see my name is strange, but is Russian name Dimitri. Oh, hey Dimitri, how you doing? How is Cyprus? I might come visit Cyprus. I'm going to that area around September, October. I'll be there. I read a little bit, not so much read, literally read, but listened to people reading phases of the Quran. I don't tend to read the New Testament or the Quran. I tend to stick to the Old Testament when I go to scripture lessons and to synagogue. But I research a lot and I listen to a lot of podcasts and I listen to a lot of people just to get an understanding. And that's why I said I don't know too much, and I have a bit of a dilemma with a prophet, whatever prophet that calls to kill so much and calls to war so much. That's all. So I'm not canceling too much of it. מה זה ירוק? No, it's not yarok. This is white sage. Everyone knows here I do white sage bongs. Oh, it's amazing. After every hit, it's like it's just like relaxing of it. Yeah, I bought a new one, Ricky. I need a big one with all the sage. I see some people are saying they have difficulty with breathwork. Do you guys want to share what difficulty you guys having with breathwork? Yeah, it has a really good smell, the white sage, just a really clean smell to it. It doesn't smell like hard smoke. Born in Israel, I live and grew up in Australia. Thank you. That's a compliment. I look like the world's best role model / model with the most amount of pictures and painting. It's better than looking like the Kevin Kline models or movie stars. I prefer to look like Jesus than to look like movie stars. With breath work, I kind of struggle with breathing strong. Through your nose or your mouth? Yeah, I'm Jewish. Definitely Jewish. Circumcised and everything. My name is Feinstein. Feinstein. Doesn't really get any more Jewish than that. Green screen pyramid in the background, all the fans. Alright, might get a green screen. So I feel like I really benefit from being around other people when I'm trying to learn something new. Do you think I would be good idea to pursue group meditation activities? Oh, for sure. Like for everyone, when we do something in a group, because of our magnetic electric field, when we do something together in a group, it gets amplified, the whole experience, and we get energy and social determinants to do the activity because everyone's doing it. So we feel like, well, if they can do it, we can do it. And some people are better in groups, and some people are like it better individually. So Mr. Mr. Ganav, okay, Mr. Steele. Definitely pursue. Go if you, even if it's online, you know, even if it's an online thing that you're doing it with other people online. If you have it in your local area, go search it out and go do it. Go to yoga classes, and instead of focusing on the poses, focus on the breath as you go in and hold the poses. That's like the main theme of yoga, to be honest. It's not to be so stretched and so elastic. It's actually to breathe in and out and hold your breath with each pose. Thank you, Yahia Taha. You're my brother. Palestinian, I respect Jews very much because they also worship the one true God and don't worship idols just like Muslims. Yeah, Muslims are very similar in that they're direct believer of God. In Christianity, there's, and which is completely fine, and there's nothing wrong with it, people. Like, don't get me wrong. In Christianity, it's also fine that you believe that through the Son you get to the Father. It's okay. Like, we have that inside of us, that through the Son we get to the Father, or we use a medium to get there. But as long as you understand and believe that there's just one Father, one divine God, one divine consciousness unit around us, the unifying field, that's the main point of religious. Now, you don't need a medium. If you use a medium, that is beautiful, that is okay. If you see Jesus as the one divine thing, that's amazing, because as long, again, the belief of one divine God, like the like the like the belief just in one, like in the 10 commandments, like the first 3 commandments, those should be what we follow in the belief of the divine God. Send love to Glitch. I'm so happy you're still here, Glitch. Big love, Glitch. Hey, from Texas. How you doing, little junior? So I would like now to do a small meditation and breath work. Ricky and Kelly, you guys are ready? Yahweh looks like everyone. We are all Yahweh. We're all reflection. All right, perfect. All right, so this is the moment where I share with you a small practice of meditation and breath work. And what I want to do today is very simple. We're gonna do 6 Om, and then we're gonna do 1 breath in, hold, 1 breath out, hold, 1 breath in, and then another Om to end it. So 7 Oms in general. We're gonna do 1 breath hold at the top, 1 breath hold at the bottom. And you can use anything of this to just practice that. Am I smoking? No, I do smoke, but this is just the sage. The close followers saw me smoke a cigarette when it was a private chat. I don't lie about my situation. I tell the truth how it is. I don't hide anything. I don't understand what you wrote there, love, but everyone, find yourself in a comfortable position. Just sit down somewhere. I'm gonna guide you through it. And I want you to focus when you're breathing in, that your belly is popping out. So it's like a balloon. So breathing in. And then on the breath out, instead of breathing out, we're gonna do 6 Om. So it's O. I want you to just follow the vibrations. So you're following the vibrations in your stomach, following the vibrations in your chest, and then following the vibrations in your forehead. So which are the 3 main energetic fields of our body. We're going to do that, and then we're going to breathe in and hold, breathe out and hold, not for long. I'll do only about 15 seconds holds this time because we're not practicing. And then we're going to end it with another Om. So for everyone that's having difficulties with meditation and with breath work, you're having difficult breathing in strong. So the breathing in to hold, it's going to be strong. So I want you to practice only one time. That's this breath. So it's like, and you hold, and then you breathe it out. And we hold. So that's the middle part. First part is 6 ohms. That's the middle part. And then the last part is 1 ohm. And just note, if you have a note or paper next to you or even on your phone, how you feel afterwards. Don't worry about how many seconds. I'm gonna count it for you. I'll tell you to hold, and then I'll tell you to breathe it out. But I'll be counting roughly around 15 to 20 seconds, no more. I think I'm related to him. I'm Jewish. He was Jewish, so we're all related. I'm also from the tribe of Judah, and I'm also from King David's descendants through bloodline. All right, so enough of me, enough of this. Let's take a breath in. All right, take a big breath. Everyone, let's hear. Let the chat go. Close your eyes. Take one big breath in before we start, as always. And just breathe it all out with a sigh. Breathing in for first Om, breathing in all the way. Breathing in for second Om. Breathing in for third Om. Breathing in for fourth Om. Breathing in for fifth Om. Breathing in for sixth Om. Now take a big breath in, fully in from your nose or your mouth, just a big breath in. And hold it. And imagine a shooting white light from your pelvic floor, from your bottom of your spine, shooting up your spine all the way to your head. And hold it. And just observe what's going on inside your body. See where your mind takes you without giving any titles. Observe the change. And breathe it out. And hold it at the bottom. And now observe the change as well. See the difference. See where your awareness takes you. and where you're going with it. And take a deep breath in. And we're gonna breathe out for Om. How did you struggle, my love? Where'd you find your struggle? Gumyun Daily. What's Gumyun Daily? Baba Yaga. Hey, Sniper Monkey. Thank you. Where did you find your struggle with the arms? Did you find your struggle with the breath retention? Did you feel what was going on inside as you were doing Om? Did you feel your body vibrating when you were holding your breath? You have struggled with breathing in from your nose or from your mouth? Could not rest, come back to meditate. I'm really, really done. What's going on, Helen? I'm happy, Ricky. Happy. I made it very, very short. Because in order to do a long breath hold, we need to like hyperventilate a bit. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Perfect, Kelly. I'm happy you enjoyed. I'm happy. Then my Paparuski, my recommendation for you is just to practice big breaths in and out one time. So it's like and out and sit with it. And then when you're ready, you take another big breath and out. And do that exercise. So 10 of them in the morning, 10 in the afternoon, and 10 at night. And then you'll get more familiar with it. Then it's like, okay, I can breathe more, but just be curious with the breath. So you follow your breath in. You're trying to have your awareness at the tip of your nose where the first emergence of air comes in. That's your focus. And then when you're breathing out, you're trying to have your conscious awareness on the edge of your lips where the air is leaving. And you just do that for 10 times in the morning, afternoon, and at night with just big breaths. So, and allow your body to expand as you breathe. So go from here, there you go. And then you breathe out. 10 times a day. 10 times in the morning, 10 times in the afternoon, 10 times at night. If it's too much, 5 in the morning, 5 in the afternoon, 5 at night. Usually around our chest is where a lot of trauma is like held, around the top of our chest, above our heart. That's usually where we hold the trauma. So it's like our shoulders sort of thing that they're holding everything. So it's holding here. Julie Maury, what did you write, Julie? I can't leave my house. It's been 4 years. What happened? What happened that you can't leave your house? Looks and Nexo burst and burn your luck now will surely turn from good to bad, from bad to worse on you now I place. Rita, I'm sending you love and I hope that you find joy in your heart and that you use magic for good and not for curse. Just know that when you curse someone or when you say negative things about someone, you're literally saying it about yourself, and by the energy of karma or God, whatever you want to believe, is going to come back to you. So when you spit on someone, you're actually spitting on yourself. When you're cursing someone, you're cursing yourself. When you're gossiping about someone, you're gossiping about yourself. When you're saying good things about someone, you're saying good things about yourself. When you're appreciating someone, you're appreciating yourself. When you're kind to someone, you're actually kind to yourself. So let's send you guys love. Love, love to all. Julie, then stop fearing. Just believe that everything that is meant to be will happen in the right moment by the divine. You can't control anything except how you react. And if you're in fear, your body is gonna decay. So if you fear of everything, try to change it into exciting. So you're switching your perspective. I'm afraid of it, I'm excited for it. And small steps. So if you haven't left your house in 4 years, if you can, for me today and for yourself, go take 1 step outside and come back. And tomorrow, 2 steps. And the next day, 3 steps. And the day after, 4 steps. Until you get to the beginning of your driveway. And when you're there, just stop and be grateful. The only way that we can overcome our fears is by facing them. That's why if you have a fear of snakes, you should go and face a snake. That is not dangerous, but in a controlled environment. If you're afraid of heights, go stand on a high place that is controlled, but have that fear confronted. What is the longest hold practice? What's the longest hold practice? It's recommended, not recommended. So the magic in breath hold practice happens after 90 seconds. So a minute and a half of holding your breath, and you got to practice to get there. That's where the magic happens. So after about a minute or so, your brain, when you're holding your breath, thinks that you're dying, and then it sends out all the chemicals it sends out before we die. So DMT, serotonin, dopamine, oxy, the dose, and your blood starts rushing. And at 90 seconds is like the golden time. What's my longest? Probably around 2.5 minutes when I was really practicing it and holding it. Now I can probably do about a minute to maybe 90 seconds, depends on what type of breath work I do beforehand. So for example, if you do the Wim Hof one, it's much easier to hold it for longer because you really oxygenate, like you're over oxygenating your body, you're hyperventilating. I'm sorry to hear that, Helen. And forgive yourself. Really forgive yourself. And you ask, why do I need to forgive myself? Someone did this to me. Yes, but you put yourself in that situation. You walked into it. Your body knew. You asked for it karmically. I asked for everything that's happened to me karmically. Before I came to this world, before I entered this avatar, I sort of signed up, like we all did, on an agreement what I'm gonna go through. So we love you, Helen. We love you, Julie. And forgive yourself. And by forgiving yourself, you can forgive others. And become the champion of it. So because you got hurt so bad, now that you're overcoming it and you're progressing with it and you're becoming the champion of it, you can heal and help others just like you did now. Just like you did with Julie. Hey honey, how we doing today? Yes, I'm a Jew. What's up with the green screen? I'm just in my room. It was raining before, now it's not outside. Usually I sit outside, but I don't like sitting in the rain. So then I put the green screen of the rainbow. Something positive. Yeah, it's raining. Now it's not raining. Maybe I'll go sit outside, but before it was raining. Like I was setting up outside and I saw the cloud coming. I'm like, back to the green room. Hello, brother. How we doing, Matthew CJ? So I know you didn't ask. I know you didn't ask for it, and I'm not saying you asked for it. This is your fault in that sense. I'm saying, in general, everything that we experience in this life, we signed up before we entered this life. This is my theory. I might be wrong, but this is just how I see things. Therefore, we're not a victim of anything because we signed up for it. Now, don't want to get into it too much, the steps and this, you could have seen, could have that, but the important thing out of it, Helen, is that you're not over it, you're overcoming it. Now you have the perspective and the knowledge and the experience to share with others how not to enter that situation. And then now you have the experience and the advantage that you can forgive someone that really hurt you and show others that you're willing to forgive. You see the good. You're not judging. You're living it up for the divine to judge. You're sending love. So the other day I saw this beautiful clip on Instagram or Facebook, I don't know, where a woman hugged the man who killed her husband in a drive and dump, so like hit and run. And full Christian woman, she said, "I forgive you. You have so much to go through. You were just a pawn in God's plan that took away my husband. I'm not angry at you. I forgive you and I love you." And that is so powerful to see that moment, that someone that is being hurt, has been manipulated, has been stabbed, all the negative that you went through, and you still have that power to forgive him, to forgive yourself, to teach others how not to enter that situation, how to have the courage to live beforehand. That is a beautiful gift that the divine has gifted you, in a way, instead of being victim. Of course you're a victim, but we have to overcome it. Even though that we're victims, we have to show that we're never a victim, because everything is up to the divine. Anything that's happened to me is for the divine, and it's always for the betterment. So that is a true fundamental religious point of view of life, that everything that's happened to me was done as a blessing from the divine that I might not see right now, and I will realize it in the future when I look at my past. I understand. I hope that you're not with him still, and I hope that you left the abusive place where someone threw a knife at you. That's not a place you need to be. I would really recommend breathwork practice, Helen, like a conscious connected breath with a good guide, or psych therapy, which is hypnosis therapy, or a psychedelic therapy session. So one of those things will allow you to enter, will give you those three things really give you an option to enter your subconscious to that fear, to that point, and heal it. Because you need to heal it inside you. The fear, the shame, the blame, the whatever it is that you're going through inside, you need to forgive yourself and heal it, and love yourself. I'm sorry to hear that, love. I really am. I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that, love. No one should go through this, but some of us chose this in a way, and you're through it. That's the most important part. You're through it. You went through hell, and now you're out, and you already forgive him. Forgive yourself for whatever it is, and the way you can do it is by self-observing, by meditation, by breath work, by psychotherapy, with a therapist that does either psychedelics or hypnosis to allow you to enter those places. I know you're tough. It's okay. Surrender to your heartbreak. Surrender to your heartbreak. Ned de la Dabara. If a guru speaks like this, then that's great, because I'm just trying to help and be a good person. Do you know what a false prophet is? Yeah, I know what a false prophet is. Someone who claims to be a prophet and says things that don't come true. I don't claim to be a prophet. I don't claim to see the future. So it's all good. Don't worry about me. Thank you, Brian. I'm going to get a job. Thank you. Paparuski, don't worry. Like those who those who come here with hate in their heart and trolling, send them love. They're looking for attention, they're looking for a hug, they're looking for a kiss. So send Brian love. Thank you for telling me to get a job. That's really important in life to have a job. Oh, thank you, Tomo. No, nothing but love from here as well. Big love to all of you guys. But yeah, Helen, where are you at in the world? Because I will look for healers or for guides to healing around you, and I'll send you some recommendations that maybe you can. Thank you. I know you're supporting me. I know. I love it that you have my back. I love it. I love it. I love it. You're in Canberra. Okay, so you're in Australia. Perfect. In Canberra. Oh, I don't know anyone in Canberra, but I look for people in Canberra, and I'll get back to you this week with people that might be doing summer breath work, and you can go through there. Shrooms are crazy. It's really good. I like shrooms. I like doing mushrooms. I like having that consciousness experience. They're fun. I'm actually gonna do an ayahuasca journey in about 2 weeks, so I'm excited. Yesterday I was a bit fearful of it, but today I'm excited. Oh, take care, love. Как дела? Хорошо. Yeah, bad trips are great. Just shows you how powerful the world is. Our mind is. It's like wow. No, it's actually happening here in Byron Bay. And after that, I'm gonna go to India and then gonna go to Israel and then come back. Got my brother's wedding happening in Israel. Okay. Do you have my email, Helen? I'll put my email up. Email me, and because you're here in Canberra, I'll put you in touch with my healer. I have a personal healer that does healing for me when I go through things. AKA, it's my mom. And she's amazing. Amazing. And I'll put you in touch with her. First session is free with her. She does karmic healing and energetic healing. And then I'll give you I'll offer you a free session with me if you want to do online. I'll guide you through a breath work and guide you through the things. My mom is amazing. She's the one who brought me into this spiritual world. Like she taught me meditation, like following the Indian people. Oh, I'm grateful for you, Helen. I'm here to help, here to be at service. So I'm gonna take the poll down and I'm gonna put my email up. This is my email. Yeah. So write me an email, Helen. Please do. And I will organize a time and space for your mom to do a session with you. And after you do a session with mom, if you want, I would love to do. I'll do you an online one-on-one session of breathwork. I have different modalities. I think I know what I would like to do, but once I get there, I usually create the session. But yeah, send me an email, Helen, with your phone number and everything, and I'll have Mama get in contact with you and start the healing process and letting go of fear. How did my mom learn everything? She, about 20 something years ago, just started going to this meditation workshops and got hooked to it. And this group called Diksha or Oneness, and went to India to get certified and practice and went and did and just was really curious and loving it and saw the benefits of it and how it transformed our life and her life and she's really curious about the spiritual world, and she's not uh, of one group. She goes and she's like a bee or a butterfly, goes to every different flower, and takes the good stuff out of the flower and brings it into her practice. Which teachers from India you follow? Babagan, Sri Pritaji. Those are the main ones. The Diksha, oneness. Really, really powerful meditation. Really, really transformative. Really beautiful temple. You're a champion, Helen, and you're still here with us. That means God has a big, big mission for you. Think about it. Look how many times God could have taken you back to Him to join Him, but He wants you here with us. So look for that. Have that question in your heart when you speak to God. It's like, God, you could take me anytime, so many times for the last 5 years, but I'm still here. What is my mission? What do you want me to do? That's all you ask, and allow the answers to come in. You're very tough, Helen. Very, very tough. Yeah, I'm definitely not Jesus. One sec. Tomo. Yes, so my mom a lot as well. Every time I was every time I was depressed, every time I was down, or every time I was going through something, was always there to heal me. Amazing, Helen, and that's see it. That's your first pavel or step on your yellow brick road. It's your first brick to follow the yellow brick road, helping people. But yeah, send me an email, Helen. So if you want my help and my mom's help, it's up to you. I can just offer. Can't do any more than that. I'll leave it up here before we go. We've done an hour and 10 minutes, and I think I'm gonna call it for today very soon. Anything else anyone wants to bring up? Hey, brother. Anything else someone wants to share with us today? As I really want to start practicing working with AI and the whole internet thing. And I wonder, thank you, brother. You too, Ricky. I wonder what you guys think, especially Ricky, Kelly, and all the regulars here. Should I make like a website with a monthly or weekly subscription where I drop once a week a different meditation and breathwork track? A lot of hair stuck in my shower drain. Mostly not in my shower drain, but in my hot tub, in my blow-up jacuzzi. It's stuck there. I prefer jumping in the hot tub at night than showering. But yeah, just putting it out there. What do you guys think? Like a $2 a week subscription for my, and then once a week or once every 2 weeks, I drop a different breathwork meditation track, just to keep the ball rolling. This is what I'm thinking of doing. So would love your suggestions. Amen. Jesus coming soon. Amen. I'm tired of a lot of things the Muslim do. Thank you, Helen. Here for you. Here to be at service. Saving one human is like saving the whole world itself. Every human is like a whole world of itself. Helping one human is like helping the whole world itself. Yeah, websites are easy. That's why I want to learn how to work with AI and stuff like that. Because they just do everything for you. To be honest, what our full marketing team used to do. Now a few agents on AI can do that. But yeah. All right, beautiful humans. Been here for over an hour. Big love. Thank you. Thank you. I got it from my mama. Also got the color, the curls, everything from my mom. Everything from my mom. Oh, thank you, love. Thank you. I never said I am. I never will claim that I am. I don't think I am. Don't believe I am. Don't want to be either. Too much pressure. I'm just a regular human being going through this experience, just like you guys. I just have my tool bag that I would like to share. That's all. May the force be with you, Jim Billy. May the force be with you. All right, beautiful humans. Meet here again tomorrow, roughly around the same time, maybe a bit earlier, maybe a bit later, but usually I'm around this time between 11 to 1. No, it's middle of the day. Thank you, Helen. Thank you, everyone. Big love, everyone. Take care. And if you can go do one small, good, kind act of selfless love today. So pick up a rubbish from the street, put it in the bin, give a hand to a stranger, pick someone up while you're driving and they're hitching, say something positive online to someone who needs it, donate 1 cent, $1, whatever you can to charity. Just one small act of kindness today will go a long way from all of us. And I always end it with that. So may peace be upon all of you. Love everyone. Sending love to everyone. Thank you so much. Big love.